Right, hello, this is Neil from mypaintgirls.com, and we're going to continue here with part 3 of fixing up this character. For more free tutorials, just go to my website. At this stage then, I take my lasso tool and I look over my image to see if there's anything I might want to change. For example, her head. As I was waiting for the video to just finish processing, I was just looking over her and I thought the head was a little small right now. And since I already kind of have the proportions of the head right, I just put a lasso tool around it and something like so. Then I use my arrow keys to kind of place her head back right. So let's see what that looks like now. Okay, and I think that's about right. Might end up making her head a little bit wider when I start drawing it, but I can do that when I draw it. Okay, so once I'm happy with all that, then I go to edit, or I go to image size. I know you can't see that, but I'm sure you know where that's at. So I'm going to put it at, I guess I can drag this over here really quick. Put this at 300. Click OK. Right, so I'm going to zoom out a bit here. And then I'm going to make a layer on top of that layer, and I'm going to use black. And so now I zoom in here with a black pen. I'm going to set it to probably size 5 since I'm working so large. Okay. And at this stage here, it's just, I'm just kind of coming in and I'm finalizing a lot of the lines, how I kind of want things to be. And so it's much more precise lines. Right, I know some artists can do this part really easy, like no problem, as far as how they want the wrinkles and everything to look. But for me, I really have to kind of think about it still a lot. And I'm thinking though, maybe there will be that one kind of wrinkle like that, how they end up like that sometimes, and that one will come up like that. She might have a few wrinkles like this, maybe a few more coming out like that. She's definitely going to have a few wrinkles there. I'm going to kind of bring this one more like that, one like so. Now here also, so when I actually shaded this thing, when I color it, if it was going to be an actual part of a comic book, then I can have the shading there to show. Now notice when you come here that remember the shirt's kind of going over something and coming around, and so you want to emphasize that with just that little nick like that, and then you can pull the shirt just a little bit higher than that, and then that way, actually I probably should do a little bit higher. Let's see, I'm going to turn this just a little bit higher like that. That's where the shirt's going to start, and so that will emphasize that there's cloth there more. Maybe kind of show some lines there. There's going to be a lot of wrinkles in here. Right, so at this stage, this is really, you're just kind of, tracing over your work, and you're looking at the parts you like and the parts you don't like, and then you're just kind of, fixing some of those things and stylizing others. You got a little wrinkle there. And this here, I kind of want some bigger wrinkles. And then you can come back in if you want and add some little details there, like the wrinkles for the ruffles, whatever. But no reason to do that when it's just a character sketch, it's not like anything too serious. Okay, actually what I want to do here is I want to have one wrinkle like this and another wrinkle kind of coming over that one like that, defining the overall shape there. You know, this is why I haven't really done a series also on this kind of stuff, because I thought, you know, this is kind of boring, isn't it? I don't know, maybe some people like watching this kind of stuff, but I just thought it might be kind of boring. I actually think if there should be any more, this is all obviously going to be in shadow because I'm going to have the light coming from over there, so I can have a lot of that. When I do quick character sketches anyway, I usually don't put too much shadowing and stuff in there. Right now here's where I kind of want, you know, to add more stylized coolness. I know that I kind of want that look there. I like it, it's cool. For the knee, this one over here kind of has that same kind of look. No, that's not right. We'll go with kind of like this kind of wrinkle. I'm trying to think of the kind of wrinkle I want there. Actually, I'll do a down wrinkle. I think that works. There we go. Just want to think about all the different kinds of wrinkles that are available to you when working at this stage, and then think, well, what wrinkle do I want to use, you know, here or whatever. So I know that some of this is going to kind of be pulled down from gravity and stuff, but I do kind of want this kind of big one like that, and I can kind of have one like so, and then from here I kind of want one that kind of comes like this, and let's see here, I think I'll have another one that sort of rounds off like that, and then this will, you know, all be kind of in shadow like that. When I run over the shoe, that wrinkle there, kind of bring up into that, and then I'm thinking I'll have another one coming off of this one that's kind of like so. Just trying to think, have it kind of coming up, and then another one that's going to come off of that wrinkle, something like that. So I'm just thinking of ways to stylize the wrinkles, trying to go for the cool, you know, the coolness factor. I can have one wrinkle coming up like this, kind of coming down, but then I want to emphasize that wrinkle there. That's all kind of sloppy looking, but whatever. It's going to be much darker. Something like that. So you can see I have more wrinkles on this side than on that side. Kind of adds, I kind of like it. It's kind of cool. I'm thinking maybe there needs to be another wrinkle in here though. I'm just trying to think what way. Something like that. Cool. So just about done adding these final touches. And I gotta decide the kind of shoe she wants. I think they kind of, you know, plain shoes, but I don't know how much detail I want to add to the shoes. I know they kind of have plain shoes. I can start with maybe the area where I know shoelaces are going to be. Then I can have part of the shoe like that. Kind of want it to be kind of fatter coming out. Put a shape like that, I'm thinking looks cool. And I want some of the tread to be showing. I'm not sure what kind of, pretty basic treads. I'll just do little lines like that. You know, I come in and actually really want to design the character. You know, I can think of exact kind of shoes and everything that they're going to be wearing, but she wears pretty simple shoes. I'm just thinking something like that, and then I can come in and decide if the shoelaces crisscross or how they look. And see, you can pretty much do the same thing for the shoe over here. Kind of comes out like that. See some of the tread. Have some of the shoelaces. I don't really worry about the shoe too much at this stage. I can think about the kind of shoes they're going to wear and everything later and design all that in more detail. Right, so I'm just going to go ahead and finish up this leg, and then that'll be that, and come back with another part.